Today's horoscope, Scorpio February 15th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mercury heads into your sector of joy today, sparking up your creative side, particularly on a mental level. In the weeks ahead, you're in a good position to enjoy learning, sharing, and connecting. The power of your words is evident now, bringing new opportunities into your life. Word of mouth works well for you. Guiding and teaching can figure strongly and rewardingly. This transit brings general ease with communications, a facility with words, and a natural ability to get your ideas or message across. You can be a little more creative or playful with your words and bolder when it comes to sharing your views. You might also be attracted to people on an intellectual level now, or you draw in people through your intelligence and wit. Mercury visits this area of your solar chart until March 3rd but will return soon after, from March 29th to April 16th. Today, nurturing your loved ones or domestic projects can be especially satisfying. You've been feeling a frenzy in the mind when it comes to love. As mental Mercury dives into the surf of your solar house of true love, romance, and dating, you'll be able to think of nothing else. This trend lasts until March 3rd, 2025, so enjoy it while it lasts. You could be actively texting, chatting, and engaging with romantic options at this time, perhaps even on dating apps or social media. However, you could just as readily be gossiping up a storm with your besties about the flames roaring within your heart. Enjoy the passion. You deserve to have some fun. What could you imagine? Your mind will become alive with curiosity and wonder as Mercury enters Pisces, its detriment. You may stick to your regime when you complete your work and plan something new. Although your tried and true way is practical, Mercury in Pisces will encourage you to be more creative. You might be a little more artistic and easygoing as you come up with new ideas. There could be some fluctuations with your finished product, especially if you want to try new signature touches and other fun ways to express yourself through your work. You need to be very protective of your time and energy, so often you give to others and skimp on yourself. Return to the child state and focus on yourself today. Get some exercise and ask for guidance from a professional when you need it. It would be wonderful to have a healthy meal prepared for you by someone else. Otherwise, many organic grocery stores prepare wonderful meals that can be taken to go. Take it easy today. Put the work aside today. Today, you're not apt to get a lot accomplished, anyways. This essence brings an element of adventure and fun to the air. Why not seize the opportunity? Heaven knows you work hard and long. Perhaps a breakaway is exactly what you need to reduce some of the stress you've had to carry lately. At the very least, see about reducing the load for this day. The moon's departure from your career sector yesterday may have brought the full moon to a close, but what this has set in motion will continue to play out, and that includes on both the job and career fronts. Meanwhile, as the fog of war clears and as you continue to unpack and process a download of information, expect more revelations over the coming days. With the weekend coming up, this buys you time and even gives you a chance to put any decision-making on hold until you have more clarity. Meanwhile, the moon has moved on and is setting the scene for a positive few days for friendship and relationship building. With Mercury returning to your romantic sector tomorrow, the Sun early next week, and a retrograde turn set to bring Venus, the planet of love, back for a do-over next month, the most romantically charged months of not just this year but in several years are still in front of you. Especially as this is being supported by Mars, who in his final 10 days in an adventurous part of your chart is also preparing for big developments ahead. Daily Planetary Overview. As Mercury enters Pisces, a sign where it feels out of place, you might find that logical thinking, structured communication, and clear analysis seem just a little harder than usual. Have you ever struggled to find the right words, only to realize later that what you meant to say was so much simpler than you made it? This transit has a way of blurring lines, making thoughts feel like waves rather than well-defined sentences. But while words may falter, emotions and creativity take center stage. If you find yourself unable to articulate what's on your mind, consider expressing yourself through other means. Art, music, poetry, and even movement can communicate what words sometimes cannot. This is a time to embrace the beauty of feeling rather than overanalyzing. Have you ever noticed how a song or a painting can say exactly what you're feeling when words fall short? Lean into that energy. Despite some communication struggles, today holds the potential for uplifting news. You may receive a message that brightens your mood, an opportunity, a gift, or recognition for something you've been working on. Have you ever had one of those moments where an unexpected compliment or a small win completely turned your day around? This could be one of those days, so stay open to the good things coming your way. An opportunity may present itself in an area you hadn't even considered before, and if you're willing to take a leap of faith, it could lead to unexpected success. However, if you've been feeling on edge lately, be mindful of how you interact with others. There may be a temptation to engage in unnecessary conflicts or respond with sarcasm, but not everyone will appreciate your sharp wit. Have you ever been in a situation where you said something in jest, only to realize it didn't land well? It's easy to assume that others share your perspective, but this is a good time to be more mindful of how your words affect those around you. If tension is building up, instead of letting frustration dictate your interactions, find a productive way to release it, whether through physical activity, creative expression, or simply taking a moment to step away. Your emotions are running deep, and while that can feel overwhelming at times, it also brings a beautiful opportunity to connect with others in a meaningful way. People are naturally drawn to your openness and warmth, and this is an ideal time to strengthen relationships or even form new ones. If you've been longing for more connection, don't hesitate to reach out. Have you ever felt like someone was on your mind, only to have them reach out to you first? The universe works in mysterious ways, and sometimes all it takes is one small step to bridge the gap. As for your physical well-being, pay close attention to your body's signals. If you've been pushing yourself too hard, either in a fitness routine or in general, take this as a reminder to find balance. Passion and determination are great, but overexertion can lead to burnout. Have you ever set an ambitious goal for yourself, only to realize later that rest and consistency were just as important as effort? Listen to your body, nourish it, and give yourself permission to recharge when needed. A sense of relief is on the horizon. Any pressure you've been carrying is starting to fade, giving you the mental space to make clearer, more constructive plans for the future. Think back to past challenges. What lessons have they taught you? How can you use those lessons to make sure you don't find yourself in the same struggles again? This is a powerful time to define what truly matters to you in relationships, goals, and personal growth. If you've ever wondered what kind of people you want to surround yourself with, what kind of love you want to cultivate, or what kind of life you want to build, now is the time to reflect. Financially, you are handling matters with a sense of calm that others might envy. While some may feel uncertain or stressed about money, you are in a position to approach things with clarity and confidence. If an investment or opportunity presents itself, trust your instincts, but also remember that patience is key. Have you ever made a financial decision in haste, only to wish you had taken a moment longer to think it through? Avoid the temptation to rush. Pride can sometimes lead to unnecessary risks, and while success is within reach, it's important to move forward with wisdom rather than impulse. As the day unfolds, embrace the energy around you. Where do you see opportunities for growth? What areas of your life could benefit from a little more trust and a little less overthinking? The universe is full of possibilities, and sometimes all it takes is a shift in perspective to see them clearly. You are exactly where you need to be, and every experience, whether joyful or challenging, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Take a deep breath, trust the process, and step forward with confidence. The future is unfolding, and you have the power to shape it in ways more beautiful than you can imagine.